All you need to do is watch this video for 9 minutes, and I'm going to be improving your coaching business significantly, because I'm going to give you unheard of solutions and problems that are occurring in the info product and coaching space that you can begin to implement today and start seeing results effectively in as little as 24 hours. But before we do, if you don't know anything about me, my name is Brett Foley. I have worked with some of the biggest companies in the entire social media space: Entrepreneur Media, Paramount Plus, CBS, Collars & Co., these companies making multi-millions of dollars, and also shifted to the info product and coaching space and helped big players make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month in their coaching and info product business. I built back-end funnels, built content systems, all the shebang. I know what I'm talking about. And through my experience of, I'd say 5 years now of being in this industry and being also a huge investor in the industry, there are a couple of key things that I notice that make coaches and info sellers who are making anywhere from $5,000 to $30,000 a month versus coaches and info sellers who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. They have figured out these issues within their business, and I'm going to be giving them to you right now. So number one, the views to dollar discrepancy. This right here is one of the biggest things that I look at if a huge creator comes on board with me and they have a big following, but they're not making a lot of money. It's because most people, and even if you are small, you are missing out on this thing. You just simply aren't promoting enough. If you take a look at the biggest coaches and info sellers in the space, they promote every single day. Okay, so what you need to figure out, this is your top of funnel. If you're doing anywhere between 10,000 to 100,000 views, stop worrying about the top of funnel. Start worrying about the middle of funnel. These are things like lead magnets, YouTube videos, free school community. These things are all nurturing elements to get people to reach out to you and be sold. So you need to promote every single day into your middle funnel. Whether you're posting a YouTube video, whether you have something going on in your free school community, you need to be collecting the email and you need to be nurturing. And then even in this nurturing process, right, you're sending out emails, you need to call to action every single day. Let me put it to you this way, okay? Let's say you have a party with hundreds of people in there. Little nightclub, maybe you're Miami, bro, and you're partying. You got the Class A Azul dancing, bunch of people around you, and there's a VIP section, but nobody's in it. Got hundreds of people in this party, but nobody's in the VIP section. It's because the club ain't promoting enough. The signs aren't good. You need clear invitations to join the VIP. People aren't just going to walk over there on their own if they don't know it exists. You need to let people know it exists, and you need to shove it in their face every single day. Okay, so lesson number one, promote more. If you don't get that by now, then that's on you. Number two here is personal branding starts with the person. This is something that I wasn't necessarily good at in the beginning of my content posting career. I wasn't good at personal branding, but I was good at content. Two very different things. I can go viral anytime I want. I know how to craft the hook in the right way. I know how to find the right information, present it in the right way that is going to go viral and be consumed by a mass amount of people. I've created videos on Instagram that has millions of views, done it for countless other brands and coaches and creators. I've also done it on YouTube as well. I have a video that has over 1 million on YouTube. It's, in my opinion, actually easy to go viral. You might be thinking a little bit different, but trust me, if you have the right frameworks in place, you can go viral. The harder thing to do is develop the personal brand. Think about it this way. A single blockbuster hit movie versus a franchise with a main character that people like to watch. Okay? A piece of content is that blockbuster that goes super viral, but nobody necessarily cares for a second movie. They just like the first one. And that's what they came for. And they're not coming for another one. A franchise here, the reason why people watch Harry Potter or watch the Hunger Games all the way through, they like every single one of the videos, is because they connected with the main character in some sort of capacity. They want to see the journey of the main character. So anyone can create this trailer here, but true brand building is when you can get your audience invested in you, can keep on coming back. They're invested into your stories, your values, your unique perspectives. Now, don't take this the wrong way, as in you're going to go out and do day in the life type videos. Do not do that. That's a waste of time. That's actually going to attract the wrong audience. And I talk about that in another video of how to get an audience of buyers. But no, you need to be providing your values, your unique perspectives, your beliefs in order to develop a personal brand that gets buyers to consistently watch you and eventually reach out instead of creating that movie trailer. Okay? And this all starts with you, the person. If you yourself are not a good person, you are not going to have a good personal brand. If you're not interested, if you don't have unique ideas, if you don't have beliefs that go against the norms of society, you are not going to have an interesting brand and people are not going to come back to watch you. So you need to upgrade yourself, upgrade your knowledge, upgrade your lifestyle, upgrade your network, upgrade your appearance, become attractive for the market. You know, who is something like, let's say we're trying to attract CEOs and we're selling some sort of coaching program. What do you need to look like? And when you level up yourself, you'll be able to present more unique ideas. You'll be able to show more of a cool lifestyle that people want, which just starts to develop a good personal brand for you. So that's number 2. Okay, so the third thing here is old versus new marketing. Now that I'm pointing this out, you're probably going to see it throughout online. This is a great tactic because people are always interested in the newest and best thing. Let's take smartphones, for example. They come out with a new freaking iPhone every single year. And it's the same exact iPhone. There is nothing really that great about it. But it's a new iPhone, the iPhone 17, whatever it's called, right? People are still going to invest into it because it's the newest and best thing. And if you are marketing online, you need to call out the old. The keto diet. This is the old way. It does not work. If you've tried it before, you probably haven't gotten the results you want. The keto diet sucks. My new diet, the carnivore diet, is 10 times better. It gets you X, Y, Z results for this exact reason. You'll feel much better. Old versus new. Eventually, now it's going to be the carnivore diet. This sucks. This is the old way. Everybody's on the carnivore diet and it's not working out for you. If you're experiencing X, Y, and Z, you're having trouble, you're still fat, yada, 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 you're having all these problems, stop doing the carnivore diet. The keto diet is the better diet. It goes back in loops because one of the biggest things that we see in the coaching space is fitness. Fitness always works. If you're a fitness coach, I kind of wish I got into this myself first because it's really, 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 really easy to sell. Because everybody wants fitness. There's a huge pain point around that. Okay. But there's nothing new. There's nothing really that new in the fitness space. Getting jacked, getting shredded, getting 6-pack abs. There's nothing that different there. But what we see constantly is the people that stick with the fitness space is they end up 90% of the time always winning. I would say 100% of the time. If you stick with it, 100% of the time you're going to win because at some point during the fitness coach's journey, they realize they need to sell the new thing. They need to take the old packaging and repackaging it to sound much better. Still the same thing. You just add your own thing on top of it. You add new packaging. Call it something different. If everybody's doing P90X, you're doing C94. Okay? Old versus new. You tell people why this old thing sucks and why your new thing is much better. Okay, the fourth thing here is operations. for the coaching and info product space. Most people really overcomplicate this part, and everybody loves the terms SOPs, systems, yada, 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 right? And the biggest problem is most coaches and info sellers believe that if they make a SOP or if they hire somebody to delegate something out, that all of their problems are going to go away. They believe that's the system that they build. Oh, I hire an appointment setter. I have a good system in place. But then they realize 2 weeks down the road, they don't have a good system in place. Or they create an SOP and hand that off to their VA. And the VA doesn't really understand how to do it, or the system's not working that you just built out with that SOP. It's because those things don't actually truly solve the problem. If you want to get good at operations, if you want to only work 4 hours a day, if you want to work on the business and not in the business, you need to go deeper into solving the problems. So we got the big problem up here, the core problem, right? Think of the core problem as the root of the system, as the engine of the system. Most people will just solve one problem at a time here. And they let these problems that might make up the core problem here not be solved for months at a time. They will solve one for 1 month and they'll solve the next one for the next month. And they think that just solving this figures out the core problem. But in reality, you need to go deeper. You need to solve every problem within the system in order for the system to work. People just don't go deep enough. You solve one little thing, you make one little SOP, and you think it's going to get the results you want. You hire one person, give them SOP, give them a little training, and you think that they're going to be doing well from there. No, you have to hop on a call every single day until that person gets it. Or you have to create 9 different SOPs, demonstrate it, have your team do it, then rework it again, demonstrate it, have your team do it, rework it again, then the core problem is solved. You just simply don't go deep enough into building your systems. You don't go all the way upstream to the root cause, and that's what leads to you not having good operations. Number 5 here. I'm going to say something that a lot of marketers and coaches won't say, and that is everything works. Everything, as far as getting views to dollars, works here on social media. And what I mean by that is VSL funnels. They work. Outbound, it works. Ads, they work. Organic, it works. Webinars, it works. LinkedIn, it works. YouTube, it works. You freaking get it. Everything works here. It truly does. But the problem is you need to find the most efficient systems that work for you. Because if you tried running all this stuff at once in not the right effective manner, you're going to be bombarded or overcame by like so much content that you have to create, or so many different systems, pipelines, yada, yada, automations that you need to build to make all this work. You need to find the most efficient and effective systems that work for you. Think about it like you are a chef, okay? There are dozens of ingredients that all taste good. And these ingredients can represent your conversion systems, okay? All different types of conversion systems. But here's the thing, a great chef does not use every spice in the kitchen and puts it into the meal. They find the right spices to create a great meal. Okay, so you need to find the right core conversion systems that work for you and is ran in the most efficient way where you're not bombarded by all different systems and you can keep up. Like we literally know people who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars just from Instagram, or hundreds of thousands of dollars just from YouTube, or using a combination of both. You don't need to do everything at once. So what we do in our inner circle, we do teach a lot, but we give you the truly core systems that work in marketing so that as the online space begins to evolve, you understand the core psychology, the core reasons of why people convert, and you can adapt from there. You can adapt your webinar if you're running a webinar because you understand why it works and where the market is going. Or if you're doing YouTube, you can adapt how to create content. You know the core reason of why people are being converted from the long form content. And let's say long form shifts to, Vimeo. And it's set up different, right? You just adapt the core reasons of why people convert from content over to Vimeo or over to a book that you're writing. That's what we teach in our inner circle. Of course, we give you the actual core systems that we full-heartedly believe is the fastest and easiest and best way to scale to $30,000 a month. Tested this out with hundreds of thousands of dollars, and we give you the 3 or 4 core systems. If you want a video on that, just check the link below. We'll show you exactly how to set that up completely for free. That should be in the description. But to reiterate, everything does work, but you need to find the right mixture of things, just like the chef, that creates the best conversions for you. Okay? And that's it. So the first thing was views to dollars discrepancy. You do not promote enough. The second is the personal brand starts with you. You need to elevate yourself, and you need to understand that creating content and personal branding are 2 different types of things. The third is old versus new. Okay? Go against the norm. If everybody's shouting one thing, do the other thing and just repackage your thing to make it sound new. Fourth thing is operations. You never actually truly figure out the core problem, swim all the way upstream into solving the problem, and then you'll have a true system built out. And then the last thing is that everything truly does work. Webinars, funnels, it all works. You just need to find the most efficient one that works for you, where you're not spending too much time in the business. Okay, with that, you should be able to adjust from there. And if you would like more, go ahead and book a call below, and we can implement our systems that truly do work into your coaching business and see if you qualify to be let into our inner circle. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Peace.